What's up, everybody? My name is Galston Anthony, the best to ever do it. Now, before I introduce who is in studio today, I'd like you to start off by hitting the subscribe button, comment when it's time, and make sure you like. Now, let's talk about who's here today. The man we have today looks like his whole Instagram is a Playboy mansion. Yes, he kind of looks like I don't know what you heard about me, because I'm a motherfucking PIMP. I'm speaking about nobody else but the guy that has a whole lot of big booty oil with him, Scooby Nero. How you doing, brother?
How nice, Ruski.
How you like that for an intro?
I don't mind, man. It's just, like you said, people's perspective of me, what they think, But everybody loves ass. Everybody loves sex cells. You understand?
Okay, so you coming hot. I like that. I like that already.
Come on, sex cells, you know that.
Okay, so before we get to the part with sex sells, let's take a couple steps back.
Yeah.
I met you 2012. At that time, you were an errand boy, basically, trying to do some music.
Ice boy.
Yeah, you were the ice boy, right? Yeah. Trying to do some music for Scratch Master.
Shout out Scratch Master, man.
Yeah, the last time I saw him, he was in Cape.
Yeah,
is he still
it was
there?
in Cape Town, yeah.
All right. And then a couple years later, you somehow hit the social media and you wanted to do music, and you started doing music, and you were hustling back and forth. Take me a little bit about that journey.
Yeah, I didn't start after the PRTV's time and everything. I only recorded my first single later. That was 2014 with Nadia Nakai, then also with Vector. But still, I didn't drop it. You understand? I was too scared. Then I dropped my first official single called Wash Kalakunda with Gigi Lamaine.
So you mainly recorded with female rappers. Why is that?
That would have been dope, though. That's not true, but I would have loved that.
Yeah, no, you did. Because now...
kind of, man.
Yeah, you kind of did. Actually, not kind of did, you did. So let's take it a couple steps back. So this was Nadia before Family Tree.
I met Nadia through them Lance, that's Vizo, Vizo, Gordo from Mayville, Indo, Indo. Remember
yeah,
Indo?
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, you used to hang with him, right.
Yeah. So I met Nadia Nakai. She was working with Red Bull then. Shout out Nadia Nakai. I don't know, she might not want to talk about this.
Come on, bring out the beans. Come on, Nadia, we will talk about it.
I think it was the Monash, so Monash University at that time, or those, around those time. Yeah. And shout out Mike Makwala. Yeah, made it happen.
There's a whole bunch of shout outs, like, hey, shout out, check out the mixtape, download it, make sure you stream it. A whole lot of shout outs going on.
Well, these are people, I'm sure you know Mike Makwala, right?
I don't think
I just don't remember. You might know his face.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then you went over to do Gigi, a song with her as well.
Yes, I will do the remix with my Raza, It Be Crazy.
So what is interesting here, just leaving the topic of doing with the ladies real quick, I just want to go back, go speak about the hustle of a Nigerian. So what's crazy is that you decided that you knew in the game and you're already doing people that's having a buzz. Now, these people weren't particularly big at the time, but Gigi Lamaine had a heavy buzz. Maraza.
With ice cream, she just dropped.
She was, right.
Glushana ice cream.
She was pretty famous. You could say that she had a door in, she was good to go. Nadia was still upcoming, and Maraza was in.
He had a group with them MT at PRTV then.
Yeah, no, I did the interview. Actually, where you sitting right now, MT was sitting there. So we spoke about Forefront.
I think I saw the clip, yeah.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, it happens that Nigerians hustle so good that they're able to do music with the people buzzing, but South Africans struggle. What is the secret?
I'll just say, is this thing. Because you look, I'm bragging, man. But I'll just say a regular Nigerian artist is as big as one of the biggest South African artists, fact. Just a regular upcoming Nigerian artist. Things they do, how they push and everything. The money they put into their music. I'm sure your A-list artists don't even put that much money into their music.
So I do agree with you there. And I want to actually talk about, how you guys put financial injection into your guys' music. But I want to talk about now your music as you were going, right? And we'll come back to the financial injection part. Okay. So you get to that part, 2020 comes, 2019, you get your buzz. Hey, Scooby's like, hey, man, I know this guy. I've seen him around. His music is actually buzzing. To the point that you have your music videos, you're having all the views and whatnot, and then boom, it seems like you started a Playboy mansion. You're like a UF.
No, I didn't start a Playboy mansion. It's just the way I saw my music, you understand? If you now post a big booty chick next to you, smoking weed, and you're like, hey, I'm Gaston Anthony, blah, blah, blah. Instagram might bring down your page. But me, they won't bring it down because that's how I started my stuff. I've always been pushing that way. You understand? And don't forget, sex, like I said, sex sells. People want to see things and still listen to your music. So it was like a way of me pushing my songs and stuff. And I said that it worked for me. So talking about injecting financial like money into your music, I don't think I really did that much for those payola stuff. I had the time in the world. Just give me a Wi-Fi. I had to I have a lot of big celebrity influencers that blocked me. Them Kefiro Mabutin, like a lot of people that blocked me back then because I used to tag them. You know what I even said it that I'm one of the greatest pusher when it comes to pushing music because guerrilla marketing. I was all up in your face. I'll tag the living the light out of you. You understand? So it's what I do then,
Marketing wise, you're dope. Now, I want to make sure that I connect it correctly.
Yes.
You're making music about booty, all right?
No, what makes you think I was making music about booty?
No, you were making music about various things, but hey, it was definitely about girls. Well, it was a lot about women.
Even if when I was saying Josie, my Josie, but even if I'm promoting the song, there can just be a girl there. And niggas want to see girls. Even girls want to see girls. You understand? So people just wow. So you want to see things that you don't normally see.
It's not Scooby Nero's fault. It's what people want to see, so I give want to see.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I'm a married man, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
No, I'm just saying. Because people just think I live that lifestyle of go to Scooby's house, there'll be so many girls walking around, taking cocaine, going crazy, walking with pants. Me and
don't disappoint me when I come to your house because that's what I'm expecting.
I can make that happen, but that doesn't mean I leave that.
Okay, so we are in a Playboy mansion.
No, I can make that happen if it's what you want. Hey, couple of girls that want to turn up. Hey, Scooby, what are you doing for the weekend? Can we come through? I'm like, hey, I'm busy. And you're telling me you want to come. Okay, yeah, you guys come through, meet yourself there, Papa. Everybody turns up. I might leave everybody and go and sleep.
Let's just tone it down a little bit, right? For the sake of just the conversation. So your music introduced you to, say, the Playboy world. Now we're just using that for now, right? So it's basically a nude type of flash of.
Not really.
It's not
nude,
completely
bro.
nude because there was no picture I saw that was completely nude, right? But to some degree, promiscuity. I think that would be the right word, right?
That's what you use for Africa. Africans who call it promiscuity.
No, it's not Africans that call it promiscuity. It is promiscuity.
Just a girl on a tongue and a bra. Nothing wrong with that. You see a lot of Americans do it a lot. I'm sure you see Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, everybody. You gotta call that promiscuity.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
That's absolutely promiscuous.
But then you want to judge the African guy now and tell him that, hey, you.
I see the game that you're playing. It's like, okay, you want to geographicalize everything. No, that's not the case.
Yes, that's what we want to do because you're African, we're conservative. What's it called?
Conservative, yeah.
Yes, we are.
No, I'm not worried about somebody being conservative or liberal. And the thing is, I'm not minding if you showing big booty. I just want to understand, the big booty thing. So you explain to me because sex sells. I mean, sex sells since the 60s. Since color TV was there, somehow sex was selling, right?
Since black and white TV.
Since black and white TV, right?
Yeah.
And Hugh Hefner has been there since the 70s. So I'm not mad at you, right? I'm just trying to understand your marketing strategy, right? So, okay, boom, you take booty after booty. So what is the search? Do people go into your DMs and say, hey, I got a booty fat enough for you. Can I market myself and make some money out of it?
They do that. A lot of big influencers right now, they all came through me. I'm sure you know some.
No, please tell me names.
Please tell me names.
I don't know.
I don't want to mention any names. I don't want to mention any names, but there's a lot of them that came through Scooby Nero. You understand? People go way back, I don't want to fuck people's homes up and, people's relationships and all that.
No, but you tell them facts. Would you tell them facts? I mean, if...
Hey, but I don't want to mention names. Like, I don't want to be calling names, but people that know. So
some of the people that have these high numbers on Instagram...
Not just high number, like our influential people right now, they are... Some people... Come on, some people are into politics, some people are into different things.
Are you saying that the politicians and celebrities, when they wanted some girls, they came to you?
No.
So you're like, PIMP?
No, listen, no, I'm not a PIMP. I'm saying the ladies, like a lot of ladies that became like famous today, they started from Scooby Nero.
Okay, now tell me through the initiation school, how does it happen? So if they came famous because through you, how? They come to you and you're like, okay, look, I can pimp you, girl. And he's like, yo, politician B, here you go.
See, those are your fantasies. It's like fantasies of the fans too. You understand? So for me, that what sells the music. Because they want to believe, Scooby pimps these girls. Man, so if I DM Scooby now, it's going to hook me up, or politicians or those things. You feel me? So I don't want to say that mentality, just their thinking. And you can't change it for them. Even though I'm trying to change it for them now, right now, on your podcast. But you can't change it for them. Whatever they don't believe. Just make sure you stream that music. You understand? Why believe in whatever you want to believe.
Scooby, we went past the music. We know we're talking about the music, right? We're talking about your Playboy mansion.
So
right?
So I'm just trying to say, there's no Playboy mansion, bro. You understand? There's no Playboy mansion.
Okay, so what's your Playboy book? How does it work, right? So, and I'm talking about back in the days, because you say that you don't do that right now, but what you do right now is slightly different. And
no, even right now, people just come around like, hey, bro, man, I've got a body. Please, can I come be one of the video? I want to be in a music video. It's been like that since forever till tomorrow till forever. There's going to be girls always seeing that, wow,
Scooby,
you have so many beautiful girls next to you.
I'm catching on to your conversation, right?
Yes.
Now you're talking about music,
Yes.
and we spoke about politicians, right?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go to the politicians part. We'll come back.
No, I'm saying like females. Like
Yeah,
even
so the
female
females-
politicians. I'm giving you examples. Like even these popular influencers, these people that are high-end the people in society right now. They were once youths, they were once teenagers, they were once certain, you feel me? So before they became popular and started singing, oh, I don't want to do this lifestyle again, I want to be serious with my life. They did certain things before. They were vixens for some of us before. You understand? Some of them are like married to like rich billionaires, rich people, and you know they act like, oh, we're not on that peak. But they were
you get a
once
cut?
vixens. You said what?
Do you get a cut? I
Cut,
mean,
they
you've
cut. What do you mean they
upgraded
cut?
these girls, so
You said they cut from what?
I mean, they're marrying billionaires. I mean, you kind of like pimped them out.
It's not pimping. Let me put it this way. Okay, you see now, my wife, most time she provide promoting a song. I'm there smoking slow motion. She's South African. She's got a big booty and stuff. Now people are going streaming the song. Are you gonna say I'm pimping my wife?
Hey man, your wife is in studio. I'm not gonna say nothing.
No.
I love my life,
No.
so I wanna survive tomorrow. Okay.
No. Okay, so in other way, you're saying maybe I'm pimping my wife. Is that what you're saying now?
No. Let's take it back. I didn't say none of that, right?
Because you say
like I
no,
said,
you should just
like,
give me a yes or a no answer.
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. If she wasn't in studio, maybe I'd say something, something. But right now, I'm not gonna say
I don't
anything.
think it's possible for anybody to pimp their wife.
For the sake of respecting a man's union, I would not speak about it in that regard. This is, from man to man respect. And I would not do this even if that man is not in studio on a podcast. It's not the kind of, I'll leave that to Mac G, right? What I would do is that I would ask direct questions for an answer to do that.
Okay.
Since you ran away with the idea of, the Nigerians are, pimps, and I have that stereotype narrative that South Africa has. And besides, not South Africa. In America, we have that idea as well. Yeah. And so many other places. And also the hustle of the Nigerians that they have as far as pushing their music, right? And I want to...
This drink is nice, eh?
It's amazing.
Very nice, very amazing.
Yeah.
So what's the name again?
This guy's running away from the whole topic, right?
Away,
I see this guy.
I'm not running away. What's the name again?
All right, Sorelle. So Sorelle is a liqueur. It is right there. Let me see if I can reach for it.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, you're drinking.
Sorelle.
Yep, you're drinking one of that.
Nature's Bliss.
Yep.
Blueberry and honey. It's
maybe when we talk about the whole marketing situation, you can kind of like hook me up, because you're a marketing guru. But we'll get there.
I got you. Yeah.
But let's get into the music side, right? Nigerians, they get to South Africa, they don't know a damn thing about music.
Pimp side, you say?
No, we go into the music side for a sec.
You don't just do it like this now.
Yeah, because I said we'll circle back, right?
Okay.
I'm very good at following conversations, so I can follow it, and we'll come right back to it. So Nigerians are very good at coming to a place and dominating. You find that someone like Scooby Nero was a nice boy for Scratch Master, and Scratch didn't even make music at the time. Right at the time, he was buzzing out with Wax Day and so many.
DJ Waxy.
Yeah.
So Buffalo Soldier was also the ice boy.
Oh, DJ Wax, not Wax Day.
Buffalo Soldier was also the ice boy for DJ Waxy.
Yes, you're right. He was an ice boy.
We carry the bags and stuff, go run errands and stuff. Yeah.
And then what happens thereafter is that boom, young Scooby Nero, just being there in the back, he pops out of nowhere. He's doing features with so and so, and all the South African people around him, artists around him, are not doing as good. Now, chances are because the hustle is good and the financial injection is good. Is that how you see it? Is that how Nigerians move?
That's how Nigerians move, but that wasn't the way I moved. You understand? Like you said, I was in the background doing the hard work, helping people. So when you were in the studios like PRTV, shout out PRTV, Wally and the rest, when you were at the background.
It's a shout out session today.
No, it's just I'm just you're American like that. So you know when you mention a name, if it's someone that is dead, someone that is dead, you say R.I.P. It's just normal. You understand? So when you're at the back, you understand, you meet a lot of people. So it's easier for you to go to these parties. It's easier for you to like link up. But like you see the homeboy sitting over there, you see him over there. If I was somebody that I want to do music with, you understand, or anything with, they've gotten access to meet me now. You understand? Normally I charge $40,000 for a verse. But just the fact that you met me, we met one-on-one, we greet and everything, they might just, let's do some. It might be a studio there. I'll just do a verse for free like that.
From 40,000, do you know what 40,000 is?
$40,000,
right?
Yeah. You understand? And I just do a verse for free
so
like that.
So you actually proving my point there, right? A little bit of it is that capital injection is important for Nigerians. There's nothing wrong with it, right? You're just trying to have a discussion of how Nigerians move.
Must.
It's a must. Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
forget, I'm an influencer now. You understand? And if you want me to vibe to your song, you pay me. I charge something less than $2,000. Go check my page. Now you might be seeing booty, but other people are paying for those booty. Like, I'm vibing to your song. You seen the booty, you see me smoking, even though I don't like smoking weed anymore. But I still force myself to smoke it to put that image out there. And your song sells, the stream goes up and everything. You pay me for that.
I want to actually connect the bridge here, right? Because this is where I'm going from music to that, right? So your music kind of gave you the opportunity to sell sex in a fashion where you get to OnlyFans.
What do you mean sell sex?
Sell sex. I'm not talking about sell sex in terms of pimping this time. That's
a
different.
So sell sex. And I'm not selling sex. I'm selling music.
Yeah, you're selling music, but through sex sells. Yes.
Yeah.
No. This time we're on the same page.
That's very correct. No selling sex.
We're on the same page.
Music.
All right, we're selling music,
with
right?
Sex.
Right. So it gave you the opportunity and the segue to get in, right? So when you had that segue and you got in, is this how you started? I don't know. You on OnlyFans? Am I correct?
Okay, let me.
So please tell me that word.
Okay, I want to snitch on the OnlyFans part. Sorry, baby. So my wife is looking at me like, yo, it doesn't matter because still people are still daft. You know, look at what you're saying now. Maybe I pimp my wife. You understand? You may not say it, but
I didn't say that.
But maybe people might be feeling that type of way, you know. So if a man that is married to a woman uses music to uses sex to sell his music, now people are like lost and saying a lot of bullshit like, yo, look at this woman's ass, yo, seeing ass, yo, you're going crazy. As a man, it touches you like, this is disrespectful. You understand? But then how do I get money from these motherfuckers now? All these random motherfuckers.
So it's about the money, right?
Come on, everything's about the money. What are you doing this thing for? For the passion.
Oh yeah, for the passion. Now I'm talking smack. I'm done. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid every day. I'm with you.
Bunch of people behind the camera that pays. I'm sure nobody's doing it for free. See how they are. These are grown-up men.
Okay, so it's about the money. I can respect that, right? Now, tell me about, and I'm using your words here, right? Yeah. Because the thing is that, again, I respect a union so much that I have to be careful with words specifically because of that. It's not a fear of Scooby Nero. It's just, the respect for the union, right? So it's about the money. Do you know Adam 22, if I've got his name right?
Yes.
Right.
No, don't even go there, my nigga.
So, no, I do.
I thought you fuck you.
No, I do. I want to get there. So sometimes a lot of the times there's people that is run.
Don't forget his wife is a porn star, bro.
Nah, I'm not forgetting anything. I'm just asking for perspective, right? So he's allowed his wife to be run trains and whatever the case may have been, right? So I'm not asking for a direct comparison between you two, but I am asking, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, versus what you do.
I don't think niggas can even come. Like, you remember when we came? What did you say the first time when you met my wife?
Can I hug your wife? Because some people have offense touching their wives, right? So I have to respect that. So it proves my point is that I do respect unions. It's like, how do you feel about that? Yeah.
So people don't even see my wife. You don't even see me. You don't see my wife. You understand? You only see her on the internet or online. So there's no way you now want to think of where am I going to run a train or if you're going to allow such thing happen. Never in this lifetime. You don't even see her to even have a handshake with her. No to talk of doing anything with her.
You know what?
So you asked me
I just said that I wouldn't do it, but now I take it back, because he's hitting that.
Already,
but I'm gonna have to do it. So, but the thing is, you show your wife's big booty on screen. I'm even stuttering taking a second.
When you say big booty, you mean big booty because she could go to the beach, she could be in the swimming pool doing it by herself. But now with the fact that her husband gives a go, what is wrong with that? And the fact that I'm sitting next to her smoking a weed, Is that what is wrong? Is that a problem?
I don't think it's a problem. I'm asking you.
No, I'm just saying, is that a problem?
So I think you're mistaking that I'm trying to make you have.
No, you might be talking for the people. I like the fact that you're coming at me. I'm really not talking to you when you ask me questions, eh? I'm talking to the people that thinks that way.
I want to grasp your perspective.
Okay.
That's that.
Yeah.
You know? So it's not my moral compass that Scooby Nero has to do. It's what do you think? Now let's get back to it's about the money. So like Adam 22, he gets paid some handsome money for his wife to get ran through.
Okay.
And this is leading to my question. So what if you've been given the same offer?
They can never give me any money that will make me have anybody even kiss my wife. You understand? I'm not that desperate for money. If I'm that desperate for money, I'll be a drug dealer right now. You feel me? Or I'll be a fraudster. You understand? Do you get it? Do you get it?
I do get it, but I was asking you the question.
That's what I'm saying. Because the amount of money, there's no money.
The thing is, you contradicted yourself not too long ago. You say it's all about the money, right?
Yes, not to the fact of having sex. So I was still coming with that. So I'm telling you, when I do those things, you pay me $2,000 to promote your song. Okay, why some people don't get it that they're being paid for this? Fine. But then you that came to watch the stuff now, you're enjoying that person's song at the same time looking at, let me just say, my wife. Then now you're like, yo, I like to see more. If they're like this, I'm sure this will be fuck on camera. Do they have OnlyFans? Then you go and click the bio somewhere. Oh, click. The way you go to click OnlyFans, how much? $50. Bah, I should click. Bah, when you go there, I'm sorry to say, you're going to see everything that's on our Instagram. Hey, get on OnlyFans.
All right, so you're telling me the exact same thing that's on OnlyFans is on Instagram. The only way I can find out is if I subscribe.
Exactly.
The thing is, I don't subscribe. But the thing is, I don't believe you. I don't believe you because
find out $50.
Hey, I don't believe you at all.
Then find out $50. I like that.
How about you market?
I shouldn't be snitching.
How about you market what happens for $50 later after you subscribe? Tell me.
How do you mean?
Yeah, what is on your OnlyFans page? Yeah.
So you still don't get it?
No, I get it, but I don't believe you.
Then
this
you
is what I'm trying to
find out with $50.
$50 later. I'm saving my money.
So you see, you understand? So people, I like, and for the first time, I don't know if it's the right thing that I'm snitching because let me show you. Sorry, né? Let me show you quickly. This is how much. This is OnlyFans. How much is this? Call it out. No, just call it out.
I want to see it.
Okay. How much is that?
Goddamn. $53,000, $617.
That's from people like you.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's from people like you that's so people that judges me online for their, they want to clear their doubts and think, if he's allowing this girl to wear panties, come on, there are a lot of bitches online that wear panties. So if he's allowing, that means he will go extra mile, maybe having sex. There's this guy they call, what's his name? King Nasa. King Nasa is the biggest porn star. I want him to come. When he comes to SA, I just find a way for him to link up with my wife. They take a picture and I'll post it on Instagram. You guys can go scam. I don't give a fuck. You understand? But at the end of the day, people will come and be like, oh my God, that means King Nasa.
I don't think that's a scam. I think that is false marketing, but not a scam.
It's false marketing. Yeah, it's still a scam. So you come like, yo, that means Scooby Nero's wife was fucked by King Nasa. Let me go and click $50 gone. You understand? My pocket will be getting bigger because you want to see Scooby's wife.
So is that where your limit is? It's down to pictures?
That's just one.
Is it down to pictures? You say that there's no kind of money that, can be paid to kiss your wife, right? So what if, you can get enough subscribers to make in the next 24 hours times 10 of that, like adding an extra zero? Would you consider it?
That's what I'm saying. No matter, you didn't get it. I didn't stutter, right? I said there's no amount of money. Now, just like saying, let my sweetheart, my wife, my love, gets kissed. Not even fuck now. People get killed for things like that, bro.
How long have you guys been? Bro. How long have you been married?
6 years.
You gangster. Tell me about you being gangster.
No, I don't want to go there. Just go online and Google Scooby Nero. Nobody will fuck with me like that.
So when you said no, I get you. So I'm challenging you, right? Yeah. Because gangster recognize gangster. No. And I challenge the hell out of somebody. Gangster, I'm not gangster.
The fact that you're dreaming us doesn't make gangster.
You think
gangsters don't come with gym and all those things. I'm looking at my school.
You think gangster is the individual's physical appearance? It's more like what's around him.
Bro, I don't think so, bro. You understand, bro?
What is gangster?
Bro, don't worry about that. But I'm just saying that nobody will disrespect. Nobody will come around and tell me, Scooby, can I even thinking about it alone, say if you can get for that shit. Because they know that I fuck with this woman so much. I love this woman like crazy.
Oh no, when it comes to like messing with someone's girl, no,
No, not just
that's
girl, wife.
Their wife. I mean, even worse. Yeah,
You understand?
That any man can get crazy about it. But we're asking, use gangster. How gangster are you?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we got to test your gangster. Come on, let's do it.
Okay, then do things that you think Scooby Nero. I might not even be the one that retaliates. Somebody from just nowhere we're just gonna fuck you up. Bah, bah. You understand? I just try to impress me.
Here's a question, right? I think more than ever before, everybody's trying to be gangster, right? So now we're looking at Nigerian reputation. We're going to general talk. So Nigerians are known for certain drugs, trafficking, scam. Why is that the case? Kidnapping. Why is that the case? What is it about the Nigerian market, and how is it they profit around that?
I wouldn't know, man. You have to ask a drug dealer or, I wouldn't know. For real. I wouldn't know, man. I don't need money that much to want to do that.
But
it's not like I can't get into that.
Scooby, you keep contradicting yourself. You say it's about the money, right? And it's not.
Bro. I want to make money, a whole lot of money, in a legitimate way, whereby I'm very, very at peace with myself. Bro, I need peace over money. You feel me? Me having my wife, somebody paid me $2,000, and having my wife vibe to a song. I can show you a whole lot of receipts. You understand? Vibing to a song. There's nothing wrong with that. And I get paid for that. You might be like, oh, why is he doing that? Why is he making his wife do that? Okay, let's leave my wife aside. I can call Hans. There's a lot of babes I can call. And hey, I'll give you 1,000 rand each. Let's shoot like a 1-minute video. Hey, I can get paid $2,000 for that. Doesn't mean they see me get paid $2,000. That's about 40-something thousand. And they say, they want more. I slap them. They'll collect that 1,000, they will go. You understand? That's if you feel like you're seeing my wife too much. So it's not just about my wife. You understand? It's something like you see every day. You see TikTok girls dancing. People dancing on TikTok. You have to wait a month for Twitter to pay you or TikTok to pay you. But I think we've made, what's it called? We've worked on a brand so much.
Nigerians have found a way to circulate their money a lot faster, making them highly entrepreneurial. Are you Igbo, Yoruba?
I'm an Igbo boy.
You're an Igbo boy.
Yeah.
Okay. I
but most of my songs is in Yoruba. You can see Lagos boy, so everybody in Lagos is Yoruba. Speak Yoruba and shit.
You live in South Africa.
Yeah, for the past 15 years.
15 years. I know you for 13. Now, in that 15 years, you've basically become South African. It's almost naturalized.
That's what the Nigerians think, man. They'll be like, oh my God, you Nigeria. Yeah. I'm like, you crazy. Do I look South African? They'll be like, I thought you're South African.
Scooby, wait for
the
allow
me there. You know, allow me there.
Scooby.
He's insulting me like you started to look like South Africa. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, that is South African Billy,
Everybody,
right?
Like,
right?
South Africa.
That's definitely it.
Because, you don't get judged for just being who you are, especially you're a man. You understand?
That looks like tender money.
But then they will insult you a lot. Like, you see your stomach. You're eating too much.
Yeah. But wait for the question, Scooby.
Yeah, go ahead.
The question is, now the dissonance between the two countries have a really big love-hate situation, right? The two
love-hate, right?
Yeah, there is love that Nigerians, South Africans has developed for Nigerians, especially over the past decade. Right, especially through the introduction of the music coming here. We can say with the earliest guys like your Davido's, Two-Face, P-Square, D'banj. I think those guys really came to South Africa and were welcomed.
I'm one of those people that can say South Africa made me.
Yeah, I can agree with that, right? But now there's always a dissonance, a fight between the two countries. What are those things that you feel that these two nations keep fighting about? How do you think that can be resolved?
It's the same thing that happens. It always happens. It's what happens with Ghana too. We're English-speaking country. In Africa, not a lot of people speak English. Like in West Africa now, Ghana and Nigeria is English. The rest, everybody around us is French. So it's always happened like that. South Africa, you guys speak English, we speak English. It will always happen like that.
We're not fighting about the language.
No, I'm just giving you, that's one. That's just an example. That's just one. You understand? And secondly, people would think, it's the girls. I think Nigerians were just too fast. You understand? You see, you are interviewing me, but you were like a gentleman. You want to ask questions. But me, I have a lot of things. When you say something, I want to stop you there. I want to answer that one. I don't want you to say many things that will end up looking as if you're making me contradict myself. and allow
I'm not
you.
making
So
you
I'll
look
cost
like
you.
you're contradicting yourself. You
No,
are
no,
contradicting
no.
yourself.
What am I saying? Okay, what so far in this interview now? What have I said that's contradicting myself?
Well, I said it a couple of times. When you say it's about the money, then later on it says not about the money.
Yeah, it's about the money to some aspects. You say it's about the money, you go and do rituals.
But rituals. I didn't say any
Yeah.
rituals.
No, I'm
but
just giving an example.
staying
There's
on
so
track.
many ways to make
staying on
money,
track.
right?
Staying on track, right?
Yeah.
The two nations keep fighting, right? South Africans complain that hey, you taking our girls, right?
Just
and
imagine,
then,
not
and then
our
vice
job.
versa, and that's your job. And then vice.
No, not our job. You're not taking our job. You're taking our girls.
I don't think Nigerians really take South African jobs. I think that's more the
The
other
Nigerians
nations,
work 9 to
like
5.
the Sudanese. What's that? Somalians, Zimbabweans. They're the ones that take mostly the job. Nigerians are more entrepreneurial, but the way, and it is fact.
We
the
give them jobs.
The way, yeah, you give jobs, but then you destroy the nation in the process,
What
right?
do you
This
mean
is
destroy the
generalizing.
nation?
I'll
Explain
explain.
that.
I'll explain, right?
Okay.
So a lot of the times when some of the drugs come in, right, there is other nations that bring drugs, but Nigerians.
So wait. We give job and destroy the nation. What are the job and the drugs?
All right, so let me explain it to you, right? I'll explain it to you, but you gotta let me finish, Scooby. You
better
gotta let
be
me finish.
talking right.
You gotta let me finish.
Okay.
Let's talk about it like this, right? Because this is a serious topic.
Okay.
I am Galston the Nigerian, right? I come into South Africa. I'm like, you know what? I need to get me some girls. Now, because Nigeria has a very capital orientated way of moving things. It's like girl is struggling. She's from a village in somewhere in South Africa. She's not having any money. She's got electricity problems, rent problems. I'm like, I'm Galston, man. I got some money. How much do you need? Now, I don't even understand the currency, but I'm going to have a couple of US dollars on me and I say, hey, as a Nigerian man, there's your $200. Now, $200 for me ain't a damn thing. All right?
For who? So the Nigerian.
For the Nigerian. But then for the South African, boom, she sold it for the month. Right? And you like, yo, you thought that was for the month? That was just for the next 2-3 days. Right?
That was for the minute.
Yeah, that's what for the hour, right? For the minute, for the hour.
Okay.
Gotcha. And then further foremost, it's like, yo, man, girl, you got to pay that money back some way, somehow.
Who says that?
Oh, this is a lot of times in Nigerian, right? This I didn't say Scooby said this,
No.
right? But this is the general talk of the Nigerian.
Why on earth? Sorry, she said I shouldn't cut it short, but let me just be cutting it short quick. Why on earth will I be giving this girl money? Am I a father? You understand? Or
Well, the other
am I like a pastor?
the other Nigerian men are their fathers.
No, am I that father? Because if I'm giving you money, meaning maybe I want to fuck. Just I like you. Then now, you see that I like you. Normally, you give a taxi driver or a combi driver pussy. You give some random person pussy. Then now, you say you have problem with electricity and stuff. I can't remember to do other things. I know a stripper club to go to. But now, look at this fine girl. Ay, sorry. Oh, yeah, take now. I like you. Man, I really fuck with you. What's popping, man? Come see me now. Then now, you collect the money. Then when you collect the money, now you be like, I'm not interested. You're not my type. Hi, boo. I won't say anything at first. I'll say fuck off there and go. Then like you come back here, you need help again. Then I'll go crazy. Like get the fuck out of here, man.
How much do you pay for sex?
Me, I don't pay for. I'm Scooby Nero. What's wrong?
But you just gave me a whole story about how you pay for
I'm
sex.
just giving you an example of what happens. I've seen things happen a lot of times, man. But I don't pay for sex because I'm a married man, like I said. But even before then, I was Scooby Nero. I never paid for sex. You understand? Because South Africa, I think I think it's around my set that they started opening their eyes to like money. Even there's a new set that just came now from where? Dubai. Nigerian boys. They're in Cape Town now. They're just getting South African girls now. You understand? Just a South African girl just see you. Hey, how are you? What's up? I want to see you. Come to the club. This, that. Now they're making all this Cape Town, all those young gains. They can't even talk to their normal boys. Even OGs that have been here since. We can't talk to them now. If we talk to them, they'll be like, hey, how much are you giving me? Hi, bro. How did we get to that? You see, there's some new set of boys that are coming in. They are young.
If I understand this correctly, if I'm taking the trail right, so when Scooby started, she started as a nice boy. He graduated into a place where he started marketing women in such a way that they can get married to men that are worth talking about. He's like, you know what? I need to make sure that I put money in my own bank, start an OnlyFans account, make success out of it.
OnlyFans came 2020. Why are you talking like this?
2020 is 5 years, right? So I'm giving a whole timeline here.
That's crazy.
And then what happens? You make some money, and then.
But no, around that time, don't forget I was married. I've been married for 6 years. So when OnlyFans account came, I even did a song in 2019 called.
So you got
OnlyFans
married,
accounts.
and your marriage resolution was OnlyFans.
What do you mean?
So you started OnlyFans after you got married.
OnlyFans only came around that same time, 2019. 2020 it boomed up. You understand? OnlyFans came around that same time. So we trendsetter, we'll go with the trend. You understand? If you're joining something now, let's say your wife is just posting a lot of beach bikini videos and stuff like that. Bro, OnlyFans doesn't really mean for sex selling. It means OnlyFans. Let's say you want to teach people online now about the new stuff. Or hey, let's say I'm dropping a music video. Nah? I'm dropping a music video. I can drop it on OnlyFans for the next 1 week and have my true fans go watch it for the next 1 week for like, let's say $50 or $20. You understand? Do you get me? I can have my true fans go watch it for $50 or $20 for the next 1 week before it comes out for free for the world, for the masses in public. So OnlyFans means OnlyFans. So I know, let's say you have your wife now. I'm just giving an example. It might not be your thing. You understand? Your wife is always posting bikini stuffs and just same bikini stuff.
I divorced her immediately.
Okay, she doesn't go to the beach. When you go to the beach, she doesn't post bikini.
She got a pool right here. Look at that beautiful
Exactly.
pool.
You don't take pictures with her in the pool.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
That is my wife.
That's everybody's different, Kanye West has his wife, Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, Jay-Z. Everybody's their style. Beyonce is on bikini 24/7. You see her. You feel me? You can carry, I'm giving an example, like say a bikini pictures here by the pool. Take a picture of her. And look, people are like lost in the world right now. They just want to, they have fantasies, like I keep saying. If I see a quick way, like you said, I'm Nigerian, right? I see a quick way to make money. Oh, you are just there DMing my wife. Before she be like, oh, please, I want you to do promo for me for my new song. Before she will say, what song? You send dick picture. How do you want the husband to feel? They'll say no, because she's always posting because she's always posting bikini stuff. That's why they're allowed to like send dick pictures and all those things. Okay. Me now.
You know what's the craziest thing about Nigerian, right? A Nigerian knows how to talk their way out of everything.
No,
right?
not talking my way out. I'm giving an example.
No. So the example.
So I'm also
the example,
paying myself back too by saying, okay, you want to see more? Don't send a dick picture here. I say you're full of shit. You want to watch? Come and watch more. Then you go click.
Give me $50 for that dick picture. That's basically what you say.
No, if somebody
instead of sending this dick picture, pay $50. See what's happening.
And when you go there, you see the same thing on Instagram. But you can't come and sue me or anything. You can't go and say, oh, you scammed me, $50, and now I didn't see any pussy. You mad? What pussy? Come and tell me in my face.
Okay, that's funny, yeah?
You want to go to OnlyFans and see the messages. You guys are fucking scam. You didn't even, no sex, no stuff here. It's the same. Instagram is even way better than OnlyFans. You're taking our money. This is that. Who are you going to report to? OnlyFans. When you go to OnlyFans and reports to their, customer service, they'll tell you this platform is not for such. It's for OnlyFans. You can people that are there, they are gymming. People like you gymming. A video of them just gymming.
Do I look like a gym guy?
Huh?
Do I look like a gym guy? You didn't see me gymming.
You are fit, right?
I'd like to
It's
think
fit,
so.
Yeah, you're fit. So people like you, a lot of people, they make money. Just boys. Sorry to say, I'm not gay, no homo, but you're one of fine boy to these girls. You're a fine boy, you understand? So fine boy, what are you doing with your fine boy? You will go take pictures, nice pictures, and post the pictures on fucking OnlyFans. Now they see you that you have the link. Girls now will be thinking, wow, if I go there, I'll see Gerson Anthony's. I'll see Gerson Anthony, maybe dick print. So when they go there, they will still see the same picture on Instagram. But then they can't get angry. And people that will go there, and might be your family members, that people that hate you, they want to go take your naked photos and
go show it to you.
But when they go there, they've already paid the money. They're like, yo.
I want to ask you a very important question now that it comes to money, right? Yeah. So about last year, it came out that LeBron James made $4.4 million for the year. No, the NBA made $4.4 million.
Million or billion?
Billion. Thanks for the correction. NBA made $4.4 billion, right? NBA, we got Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, all those people, and they made $4.4 billion. OnlyFans, which is a 5-year-old, 6-year-old platform, made $6.6 billion. Now, all it takes is just you to have a pair of fat ass, and you don't even really have to have a talent.
No, if you go there,
and they
scam
people, and they scam people according to your words.
It's the
same pictures. It's the same pictures that's on Instagram that's on there, and then you make $6.6 billion. This is not individual. This is group as a whole, right?
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Somebody working so hard for their talent, and all you have to do on the other side is just have a fat ass, titties, and a vagina, and you're good to go. How do you feel about that? Would you tell a person that would like to have dreams to be a great sports star to go for it and say, hey, man, be a guy and go show some dick prints on Instagram?
I don't know about guys, though.
Or women.
No, it's depending on what they want to do. Everybody have dreams, right? Some people want to be like, you see my wife. You will never see a naked video on the internet.
I didn't speak about
No,
your
I'll
wife
give you an
this
example.
time. I'm
like
talking
to use
about
my
the
wife
two.
as I like to use my wife as an example. Sorry, because I don't really know a lot of these girls anymore. You understand? Because a lot of these I've advised them in the past. A lot of them, please do what we do. See, we make money from this thing. Because the moment your nakedness is on the internet, it's never gonna go off. Even when you become a senator, anything you be or politician, they'll bring it back to you in future. Your children is gonna see the shit.
Yeah.
You understand? It's gonna be embarrassing for you. So make sure no matter what you do, you're not fucking on the internet. You're not leaking your sex video. You are not, those kind of things. Don't do all those kind of things. You understand? Bikini, all those things is normal. And the world is evolving right now. You understand? And people are even doing works, but still don't join them. Because when they see they're making, imagine how can you make $53,000 that I showed you now, and not a single video of her nakedness, even a picture of just a breast on the internet. Why? You understand? It's just the same thing, So some people just don't have it. They get carried away. Listen, they get
If I'm
carried away.
understanding what you're saying, you say you play with the mind. You play with the theater of the mind, and then these guys fall for the trap and you make money the clean way. And also based on some sort of clean sex sales.
Yeah, sex sales. Just like my song. Some of the songs, so much stream. Some crazy song where you're talking about, let me put my boom boom in your boom boom. Some dancehall songs that you're saying some crazy things and that girl shaking their ass. Why would the stream be so crazy? When you're singing nice song like, what's it called? Cautious music. You understand? They're not paying attention. Where you wrote your life out of it. You wrote bars, words. They're not answering you. But you're singing like pum pum. That's what they're selling. So why don't you just join the... What?
You ain't never wrote bars. Come on, man. Those aren't bars.
Bro, have you heard my songs?
Man, I heard your songs.
Which of my songs have you heard?
Man, I don't remember the name.
Exactly.
Guilty.
Exactly.
But let me ask you a question moving on to the next topic.
Oh, see this guy.
Moving on to the next topic.
He's talking about, I thought he said he knew me when I was still a boy for Scratch Master. All this kind, he's going to play DJ in his company, PR.TV. You understand? We'll come, I was a boy to one of his workers. I will come. I was still thinking I'm going to do music one day. I'm going to do this one day. That's when, you understand? So probably knows me then. When I became Scooby Nero and everything, just looking like, I should know this guy then. I didn't. Maybe,
you did great
or
for
maybe,
yourself, right? Yes. Yeah, so the thing is, the G2G podcast is about challenging your perspective, things you do, and I'm doing just that. I think I'm actually doing quite a good job as far as that's concerned. But now let's move to the money part, because it's all about the money. Every person that has been here, or almost every person, I ask them this question. What is the highest amount of money in your bank account at one time? Question number one. Question number two, what is your highest turnover that you've made in a 12-month calendar?
Yo, bro, I don't know. I don't, even my wife here doesn't know about what age I am. This isn't my age.
How did she sign the marriage certificate?
I'm Nigerian. Don't get confused. Our passport, most of us, we started making money at a small age. So the age has to match that money. You understand? So we carry our age up. Some people carry their age down. So don't really look at all those passport age. This is a passport age.
You snitching on yourself?
No, it doesn't matter. It's just out there. Come on. This is a podcast. You don't want a real podcast? Yeah. So I'm just giving you facts. So it's just like, so the government is going to come now and say, okay, what's your age? What's your business? This is my passport here. That's my age.
And what is the venture that you're doing now? Because I got to understand that December 2023 and the opening of 2024 was the end of your music career.
Right. Yeah. I said I was taking a break. That's what I said. But now my wife is like, people are coming like now, this is my influencing. I know so many artists now, because they all come, submit their song. Please, Scooby, I want to vibe to myself. Even 2 weeks before the song drops, some even give you like, hey, I want to drop my song. How's it going to be? You understand? How's it going to be? This is okay, go be $3,000, go be $4,000. We'll promote the song. Go have the platform. You understand? So I started enjoying that money because that money is way more than money you make from music. You understand? So I think I'll be doing more influencing and more podcasts. Like they monetize 3 of our channels now, right? 3 channels: Scooby Nero, Pop News 7, and Stormy Jet Life. You understand?
So you more of an influencer now,
and
as opposed to a music artist.
Yeah, anything to just, how would I put it? Content creator. Yeah, that influencer is content creating. So anything content creating, because that's where money is now. Like you're doing this thing, somebody should be shooting behind the scene. This behind the scene can give you way money than this one gives you. You understand? It can be on that channel of Gustin Anthony behind the scenes on that channel. And that channel will make way more than the main channel makes.
Well, the good news is we got Scooby Nero here. He's going to be our new marketing agent, and we're going to make sure that we make some good money out of this, right? We got to make sure we make $53,000 a day. All right?
Amen to that. Amen.
A day. So on that note, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, and all. All right, Scooby. Now, before I close it, what is it you want to say to your people? I know you're a marketer. Go ahead.
We're in a lot of groups now. The Nigerian and let me not say Nigerian only, like foreigners. They're in a lot of groups in South Africa here. In those groups, you be hearing, hey, there's metro in this road. Don't go there, be careful. Oh, there's this, that in this road. There's roadblock. There's this. Their police are busting. See, you guys stop that thing. It's become irritating. You know what I mean? Irritating. Like, if it's for all of you to now start helping each other out, gather money together. Let's say today we're helping Gas and Anthony. We do permit for Gas and Anthony for 3 years. Maybe plus minus 10, 15K. We'll gather together, do permit for him. We're working again. Just be legal in the fucking country. Stop rolling up and down and saying things like, hey, watch your back. Oh, police is in that side. That is one. What was the other question? So that's just something I want to say. I just want to hear my mind for that stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
keep
A lot of people are
going.
gonna come at
Keep
me,
going.
But it only makes sense if you have sense. You should know. I work freely. I go
So
everywhere freely
Scooby's
because I'm
basically
like-
saying be legal. Stop being illegal.
Because think about it.
What's crazy, the crazy part for me is that we talking about legalities, right? I was just talking about say what you got to say as far as, pushing your new brands, what it is you want to say, so the people can start following you or hitting the like button or hitting that OnlyFans. You went to legal.
Bro,
okay?
I legal because I do that a lot. People pay me to market a lot, so I don't think I should come here and come promote my business again.
So you're already
understand?
covered there.
I'm good. People that find me will find me. They fuck with me. They'll fuck with me. I don't force anything. But for that part, I just need this platform to tell people that think about it, it's only nice. Let's say you have 3 people that stay in your house now, and they're taking each room. This place is very big. They take each room. You would want to know what's going on. Who's that girl you are bringing? Okay, who is she? She is so person. Okay, let me just know. Then I'm seeing another girl again. Who's this again? Because now if something goes on, they break your TV. You want to know what happened. You want to know how to track. Because at times now, something might happen. You might think it's this person and it's this person. It only makes sense if you come to somebody's house. You understand? Just register. See what Americans are doing. If you bust in.
Scooby, I have no idea what you're saying. All right?
People
The past 2 minutes, I have no idea what you're saying.
People that I'm sure maybe my brother here have a lot of illegal people that works for him and stuff like that. All those illegal foreigners.
Hey, who's a foreigner
Asylum
here?
is like
Who's a foreigner?
Okay,
Limpopo is not a foreign land.
Okay,
If not, you're fired.
Asylum is like maybe 2,000, 3,000 rand. Go queue in Pretoria and get asylum. Just be legal. All the things of running up and down because it shouldn't be a thing, man. Maybe because I'm getting so much of the OG now, so a lot of things that are crime, I just try to avoid them. I avoid it. But then when I was youngin, I was enjoying it. But you used to have OGs that like advise us, don't do this, do this. Be like, what are you saying, man? Get the fuck out. Nah, I'm in that state now. I just want people to just be, do the right thing. You understand? Do the right thing is the best way. And by the way, I'm not a pimp, man. You feel me?
I don't know what you heard about him.
Yeah, I'm not a pimp.
But if you can't get $1 out of him.
Because, come on, I'm not a pimp, man. But let me put it this way. I have like females around me. And Gus and Anthony come. You're a married man, but you're not one of those. You're a good guy. You're not come. People that are good guys too, but you're not come like, yo, I like this girl. Okay.
I was saying we're going to close this off, but it doesn't look like it, right? So let's talk about this pimp part. That's okay. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, like, I like this. Baby, sorry, I don't have time. Sorry, I'll go now. And you're like, hey, I like this girl. Will I cook? I'm married. I'm enjoying my life. Then now, all these girls, because they came to do vixen for me and everything. And you say you like this girl. When I say, no, leave them. Don't leave them. They are vixens. What am I cock blocking for? If you like her, talk to her, man. You understand? I know you're a big boy. I'm only paying her maybe $1,000 or 1,500 for this vixen job. And maybe after here now, you take her, go and eat, pay her Uber and go. She'll still go home with her 1,500. That's blessing. So I won't be trying to cock block that, So that doesn't mean I'm a pimp for allowing you. People are going to watch this stuff, so they're going to hear your part. So they're going to like, what's this guy saying?
Yeah, I'm asking questions here, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't pay the girls?
I pay them.
Oh, you pay them,
right?
Oh, for vixening.
For like influencing stuff, I pay, you pay. You make them sign. Because somebody can come tomorrow now and marry somebody like Gaston Anthony that doesn't want his wife to be taking pictures like this and be like, tell that guy to take that picture down. Tell Scooby Nero to move that video down. And I'll be like, how should I take it down? And you want to go call police or go call a lawyer. And I'll be like, hey, she signed here, nigga. You understand? And you'll be like, yo, It's true. They sign. Everything I do is legit, bro.
So it's crazy. This man has found a way to make sure that everything he does is clean.
You have
According to
to.
what he says, I actually appreciate that and I do enjoy that.
Thanks,
Scooby,
man.
I want you to keep doing business.
Thank
I want you to keep pushing. I want you to keep empowering people. Do not get your hands dirty.
I hope
I'm not saying you are, but do not.
I hope not. I will not do
And-
such thing, eh?
And I want to see you do a whole lot more. But I'd like to see you back in the music. You're taking a break. Let's see you back in the music
To be
2026.
dope.
Definitely gonna be
To
dope.
be dope. It's like, because so many of the, you know when you say you're influencing music, you understand?
Scooby, can I close this thing off?
You know what you say, but you know when you say you're influencing music now, all the top dogs, they come through you right now. So when you want to do something with them, it's be easy. These are people that charges over $200,000, $100,000 for a feature. They're gonna do it for free. So you know that I'm kind of blessed in a way. Oh, very blessed, not kind of. Yeah, peace out, man. Keep subscribing. Keep clicking the like button. And don't forget to what?
Man, this guy just keeps jumping all over me, all right?
Gaston Anthony,
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
podcast in Southern African region, not the Whole Africa.
Oh no, I'm going for the world. I'm coming to Nigeria and I'm
You're
gonna be the
going for
biggest
Jordan.
podcaster
Nigeria,
there.
don't
I'm
come.
gonna come
It's
there.
true, though.
Oh, you think I'm playing
Then
games?
they do
They
people that
think
is
I'm playing
number one.
games?
People that-
Nigerian people, please make a comment here and say Scooby.
People that are number one now, they are like they fall now. You know them. They do what's it called? Honest Boss podcast. They had like a big issue. You heard about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
And
probably
that's
number one
why
spot is
I
open.
mean, it's my time to take over, right?
Straight up. Amen to that. Cheers. And don't forget to keep drinking this drink. Oh.
Don't
You
call it
understand?
drink. Oh,
What is-
it's Sorelle.
Cyril. Eh?
Sorelle.
Sound like a Nigerian name. Cyril.
Is it? Does it sound
keep
Nigerian?
drinking. Of course. Now you're whining.
Really?
Of course.
You know what? It's for the Nigerian West Africans. Sorelle. Make sure that you buy it.
Straight up. Coming soon to your stores now.